Hello and welcome to a quick tutorial with me, Anjay. Today we are looking at the volume control on your guitar. Now, almost all guitars have a volume control, and when you are a beginner guitarist, we all do it. We turn the volume up, turn all the distortion on. Etc. And that's absolutely fine, and that's what guitars are there for, you know, we're meant to make noise with them. That's exactly what I used to do. But as I have kind of learned more and played more, I've realised that there's a lot more to the guitar than I originally thought. And this volume control is the biggest revelation that I had over the years. And it was that it doesn't just act as an on-off switch. It doesn't just go from loud to quiet. It changes the way the guitar interacts with the amp and your pedals. Now, if you've got a very, very cheap kind of solid state amp, it is pretty much just a volume up and down. But even that's useful. If you've got a good germanium fuzz or a decent distortion pedal or overdrive or a modelling amp or a valve amp, the way the volume control interacts with them is very, very, very cool. What's basically happening is you're reducing the signal coming from here to the amplifier, so it's getting less, it's being pushed less. And what that does is it reduces the amount of gain, distortion and overdrive that you're getting through the amp, because there's just less signal going to it. So let me demonstrate. If you want more distortion when you're playing with everything at full, you need to have a pedal. So, or more than this, I engage a pedal. Okay, that's cool. Now, if I engage that pedal, okay, using the volume control, I can go back to the lower gain setting. But it's still pretty high gain. Now, if I go to the slightly lower gain version, and I roll my volume almost entirely off, I get a clean sound almost. If I start to roll the volume back to full, so it's not just reducing the volume, it's reducing the overall gain and drive, so you're getting a much, much cleaner sound. In fact, you can go from fairly distorted to almost entirely clean. Yet there is a slight volume drop, but bear with me. Now this works especially well on single coils, I might add. So you're playing rhythm, and it's coming to the lead part. Now, you have two options. You can stomp on the distortion pedal, which is fine, nothing wrong with that, or I can use the volume control. And what that gives me is a real sort of dynamic range where I can go from nice and quiet and soft picking, and then in harder picking, and then more volume. It just means that without having to go near pedals or touch any settings, I can get a huge variety of clean all the way to distorted and everything in between just with the guitar. and with changing my picking dynamics. What I mean by that is how hard I pick. So if we go up to sort of half volume, so this is hard picked, this is light picking. You can hear I can go from almost clean to distorted just by how hard I pick. It means I can put more emotion into it rather than everything that's being full volume the whole time. Without needing a pedal, I can go from all those ranges just with sweeping that volume pot. So that's my tip for you today. Make more use of the volume control. Explore how much distortion you need compared to just lowering the volume on your guitar before you kind of hit into leads and heavier stuff. What tips have you got? Put them in the comments below. I'd love you to subscribe to the channel, I'd love you to like the video, hell, I'd love you to go to Patreon and help support the site's growth. But as long as you've learned something, I am very, very happy. And if you haven't learned something, tell me what you would like to learn. See if there's anything that I may know that you don't already know. And until next time, I will see you soon. Cheers.